TMJ, Part 3B, or we could call it Part 4. Doesn't really make a difference. I don't stress over it. Okay. Have you had any problems, any issues that haven't resolved so far that you're stuck on?
Yeah, I have one that I'm stuck on. We've been going over a lot of positive principles, exercises, thoughts, things to practice, to put into play, and I've been doing them. I've been attempting to do them. And my issue is at home I am surrounded by some very, very negative people, negative life force, however you want to put that, negative people,
Okay.
members of family that are very, very negative.
Okay, so the problem is that you're moving in one direction, but they're not. They're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's come up with 10 possible answers. Okay, give me one.
Work around it, ignore it.
Work around it is one. 2, ignore it.
Just like we talked about before, accept it and move on.
Accept it and move on, that's 3.
And just, I've always been the type of person that adapts I don't know how to put it, because of other people or because of other situations. Other things don't change, so I've had to change myself to fit
Okay.
in there.
So number 4, I'm changing myself.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can change yourself. It's your choice. And that's the beauty of all this is you change yourself for whatever it is you want. You can't change other people.
Right.
But here's the neat part. As you're changing yourself, they'll just naturally change. Now, my wife walks in and she's got this huge smile. She's got this huge energy. And when she walks into a room and she's smiling and she's energy, the whole room becomes smiling and energy. The longer you're around the smiling and the energy, the more you just feel better. So, 5 is smile, enjoy.
Kill them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness. 6, enjoy your life and they'll start enjoying theirs. 7, offer for them to do things with you. Now, I didn't say tell them you got to do this,
Right.
but you can offer it. Okay? And the other one is get out of the house. Go and do things that will help you build. What else we got?
That's the big one right now.
Okay. Pray to God to help them to enjoy their life more.
Yes.
Okay? It's not in your hands. It's them. You're not in control of them. We
That's
like
right.
to think of ourselves as we're in control. As a parent, yeah, you tell your children what to do, but you know what? As they grow up, they're pretty much on their own. Okay? With your spouse, you can tell him, and he'll fight you all the way. Now, it doesn't hurt to let him know. It doesn't hurt to have the discussions. So, open discussions. Okay? If they close down, they close down, but you don't have to stress out. Okay? How about the last thing we talked about? Listen to learn. Learn to listen. Ask them, what can I do to help you? You look stressed. Is something bothering you? And instead of telling them what their problem is, let them talk it out.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. 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 They'll tell you what the issue is. Now, your spouse is actually your best therapist. We don't want to hear that, okay? Your spouse knows you better than anybody else, but they also know how to, turn their
Press the
buttons,
buttons,
okay? If your spouse tells you, I don't like your curly hair, I like straight hair, now you could take it personally, or you could think about it and say, if he likes it straightened, I don't have a problem with it. Hey, I'll straighten it, let's see what happens. Right? And you straighten it, and all of a sudden he just, I like that look better. It sounds far out, but listen to what they have to say, try to do what they say, and that was a kind of a weird example, but they'll tell you how to be princess perfect, right? We've all told our significant others, if you do this, this, and this, you'll be perfect. You'll be exactly what I want, and they don't hear you, right? We've told them that. You told them already, right? You told them what you have to do to be perfect. Right? And you're pretty much right on the nose.
Not that he listens to me.
Okay, not that he listens to you. Okay, but now reverse it. Hasn't he also told you? What he...
His version, maybe, yeah.
His version. Well, as you are open to listening, he'll give you the answers. Now, just like the bartender, you don't have to do what he says, but write it down, because the next day it may hit home. Now, if he says, you really gotta, increase your energy levels and get out and exercise, and then you talk to your doctor and says, if you want to increase your energy levels, you need to get out and exercise. And then if your friend says, well, your answers will go away if you just exercise. And then you talk to the bartender and he says, well, have you ever tried exercising? And you're not exercising, and four people are telling you to exercise. Where's the problem? It's within you. So if you hear your friends telling you the same thing over and over again, listen, and you can change yourself. Does that help to resolve this problem?
It gives me a method, yes.
It gives you a method. And with prayer, if you just know that if you're coming from the right place, it will happen in God's way, and you'll get the assistance you need, and things will just fall into place as long as you have the patience, the time, and you're there with the right purpose. You're there to learn from the inside out. Okay, you're learning to relax yourself and resolve your issues. Too many of us live for our issues. I've got a lot of patients that come in, and their life is about their issues. Sometimes all they need to do is go out and get a job. Sometimes all they need to do is go out and have their own family. Sometimes all they need to do is become productive. One of the easiest ways to become productive if you're stressed or you're depressed is to go out and help somebody else that's stressed and depressed. Okay? If I get a little down, money's not there, things aren't going right, I just go and volunteer myself with a charity. Go do a charity fundraiser. It gets me excited. Why? I'm helping people I will never see, but it just makes me feel good. And then in karma, what goes around comes around. You help others, it comes back to you. Not the way that you think it's going to,
Right.
but it does. So we went through the list, write it all down, circle the ones that work. And it becomes pretty simple. I'm not going to tell you what to circle, but half of what you just gave me are all good items. Your first suggestions will have cleared it. Add in the additional suggestions from your friends, the bartender, your priest, rabbi, or imam, and just through prayer, and it'll just go away. And over time, you get better and better. So if you practice, it's an exercise. You exercise, you get stronger. Each time you do the notebook, you become stronger and stronger until you're at the point that you'll just naturally look and say, I can do this, this, ask a couple people, this, make a decision. The decision is made, the stress is gone, accept your decision. If it doesn't work, no problem. Start over, and you just keep going. You don't give up.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.